Got some electrical boxes.
Yeah, so pretty much done up all the electrical boxes through your aeroplane, apart from the ones on the end of the wing centre section. And there's another big one over there that is the main one going.
Well, that's a cool looking little piece there.
Yeah, so that's
your
IFF destruct.
Yeah.
So,
God, those are nice.
yes, that's the right-hand sub panel and the left-hand sub panel box that go either side of the instrument panel.
So aside from at some point some of these having to be made, then these are engraved, and
That's
then there
right.
are. And so how do you get the white in there without actually, because it's indented there?
Yes.
And then spraying. How do you get that to where it doesn't bleed over?
Okay, because of my drafting days, before the days of computer, it was all done with drafting ink pens. And I've still got my set of rapidograph pens.
Really?
Yeah, and it's the same.
Oh, so you paint it black first.
Yep, and then use white ink, which they did on the original panels.
Okay.
And just run around it with these very thin nibs on the end of it.
Okay, and it
that
just
stays
goes
in-
out to the end of the deal.
That's right. And so you give it 2 coats of the colour, whether it's red or white,
Right.
and then use a semi-gloss seal over the top of it. So
Over the
that's-
whole thing.
Yes, yep.
I'll be
I
darned.
haven't painted the seal on these yet. So that's the
Yeah.
the double push there.
Right.
So that other plate that the buttons are mounted to, it picks
Right.
up on those anchor nuts. So it sort
Yeah.
of fits in there. The buttons are flush with the top, and then the
Yeah.
gets
Yeah,
right over
metaphorically, you punch those buttons, it's lights out.
that's right.
Interesting. That's the de-icing tank.
That's right. Yep.
Okay.
So that was all repaired. Grant removed the lower
The bad part.
panel
Okay.
and was able to remove other damage around it and put it back together.
More panels. That's that little
Wedge plate.
wedge plate.
Yeah, that actually holds the camera motor in the
Huh.
rear fuselage.
So that's the hydraulic tank.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Still going to be painted black on the lower surface here because
Right.
all around the battery area they painted the battery box black colour.
Really? So when you say, is it feathered or is it a stripe? Or?
It's quite a defined line.
Right, okay,
in
so
the
it's
middle.
masked off.
Yes, yeah. Although back then they used a paintbrush, so it was probably a little
Oh, I'll
bit-
be darned. And this is just 5606 mineral-based hydraulic fluid?
That's right,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, it's all going to be compatible seals for
Yeah.
these days. They used vegetable oil back in the day.
Yeah, well, my original P40, that happened, my P40E, and then we decided to convert it, and unfortunately, one of my guys put a new old seal in the system,
Which was
and
designed for vegetable.
after 2 flights, the gear quit working, and I bellied in the P40. I couldn't get the gear down. There was nothing I could have done. That was a bummer.
Yeah, that's right. And we've got the main electrical box in here too.
Oh, wow. Oh my God, that's
So
awesome.
this is the original faceplate out of 174
Really?
that was in New Guinea. Yeah.
Awesome.
So we've got, as the sign says, it's for fuses. Mm-hmm. So I've only just started putting a couple of switches in.
Right. And can you still buy these surplus somewhere? Or?
You can still buy the fuses.
Right,
Yeah,
oh my
that's not a
God.
problem.
No, I meant like the switches and all that stuff.
You can, but not in this style.
I see, okay.
But
Right,
because-
right, yeah, because it's got a little, oh no, yeah, it's flat on
It's
the
just
end,
flat. Yeah,
okay.
there's no.
Yeah,
I'll just open that right up.
yeah.
Stop it. There we go. So yeah, they're just a fairly standard style of toggle switch. But yeah, the Boomerang did have that different toggle style, and these switches have come out of the fuselage that Ralph Cusack put
Right,
together.
okay, great.
So if you like, it's the faceplate from the original 174,
Right.
but all the electrical gear
Good,
was
okay.
new stuff that he had
Great.
collected.
And
It's
this will
gonna
all get buzzed out before we
yeah.
try to use it, okay? All right, we got some,
Okay, inside here, actually we've got a lot of your tyres and brakes and things.
Oh,
So
wow.
there's 2 brand new tyres.
are these just a 27-inch like
Yes,
the
yep,
Mustang and the
Yep.
T6?
And these got the diamond treads, so they'll
Oh, awesome, great.
Yep. A couple of brake assemblies down here, disc
Okay.
brakes that have come out of your yellow Wirraway,
Okay.
because the Boomerang really needs disc brakes.
Yeah,
to
okay,
slow
great.
its drum brakes will fade.
Right, okay.
Your 2 main wheels off
Right.
the yellow Wirraway as well.
Good.
With those, and this has got your new tail wheel tyres and inner tubes in there.
good. Well, we're collecting stuff for sure. We got some fuel tanks.
Yep. These
on the
are
wing.
traded for T6 tanks because Wirraway / Boomerang tanks are almost impossible to find now.
Okay.
So you've now got genuine CAC tanks to go into your center section.
Awesome. And you'll strip this thing down, check everything over.
They'll be pressure tested
Right.
for corrosion, any other faults, the stumps will come off, everything being done up completely. So
Now, are these baffled inside?
yes, they do have.
Yeah,
these.
okay, all right.
Yeah. In fact, when they did
I was
checks
just-
on these in the RAF surface, I noticed that one of them, what they would do is cut a piece out so they can physically look in there and
Really? Okay.
and repair things if required, and then just weld a piece back over the top again.
Yeah, so this says Commonwealth Aircraft Corporation. Now, does this say Wirraway or anything, or does this say, it just says what the tank thing is?
There's probably a zero, those are 09.
Yeah, 09.
Yeah, so 09 is Wirraway, but
Yeah,
they are
okay.
an identical tank, as we saw earlier with the really
Right.
corroded ones out of the Boomerang center section.
But they would just put a rubber self-sealing coating
That's
around
right.
it.
And in this case, we'll put as the Wirraway did, a padded strip under the
Right.
straps, which makes up that same amount of bulk
Right.
and keeps them all in place.
Good, awesome.
Yeah, just a little
Oh, that's for your
Yeah,
retract?
pre-oil and
Oh,
stuff.
pre-oil, okay,
Yeah,
all right.
engine.
All right, so we got some of the, these are like what's on the T6 where the wing attach angles are. They,
that's right, between the wing center section and the outer wing panel.
yeah, it just kind of streamlines all the bolts and everything.
Right, yeah, so we've got these have got marks in them, but that's what these two guys are for. They
Right.
replace that. They the nosing pieces.
Oh, yeah, great.
So two good nosing pieces, and then it completes itself on the underside
Mm-hmm.
with another one. So these two here. So
And so they just wrap around like the thing, and then they just pull in the back and attach in the back, and they just, that's what holds them on?
it is, and
Yeah,
it's
okay.
a different system on the Wirraway and Boomerang compared to a T6.
Yeah, okay.
So if we have a look back here, there's this little slot in here.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a little hook that's on the end of the center section, which goes into that, which is very similar to T6.
Right.
That's the way it goes. On the upper side, though, the T6 on the end of it's sort of got a fairing that comes down onto the and tapers on the back of the wing. There's a big over center lever on it which holds it in place.
Right, yeah.
Wirraway and Boomerang had this casting in place, and that backs onto another casting that goes over the trailing edge. And so
Okay.
by doing that bolt up,
It just squeezes the thing onto the wing.
Yeah, it sort of
Yeah.
holds it to the trailing.
Interesting.
So yeah, this is all set up as the Boomerang was.
Well, good. Okay, so what do we got over here? Looks like a lot of great,
We've got a supermarket shelving unit of all brand new parts for your Boomerang project.
and this is what Grant has wheeled up for
That's
us.
right, yeah.
Oh my God, so
So
what do we
let's
got
follow
here?
through. We've got two new side cowl panels on the engine,
Right?
the smaller ones. We've got tail fillet.
Oh, look at that. See, you see the wheeling marks there, and
Yeah.
you see that's an easy curve. You do that on a roller, but if you notice here, it curves, it starts curving that way, so that's all
That's
got to
right.
be done.
And that was a problem. And these are T3 material, so it's already hard, but it's at the front of the cowl, so it's got to be good material.
Right.
So rather than try and shrink this in, which is very hard with T3 completely, he stretched the
2024?
rest- 2024, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
That's which is the alloy. Oh my God, that is
So
beautiful.
That's where the rear fuselage comes
Right,
into the
for
tail.
the
that
fin
sweeps
and
up
the
onto fin
horizontal.
and the horizontal stabilizers. Yep.
Wow. Of course, you can see where, it's been welded here. So this has been done in
5 actually.
5 different pieces.
Yep.
Unreal. 1,
Actually,
2.
it's a 6. Yeah, 6 because there's extra on the side.
Right.
So
So is this another piece over here compared to this, or this all looks like one pice right here? Yeah, it looks like 1, 2.
we'll see the welds.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like 4 pieces. Yeah, there we go.
There and there.
Yeah. Anyway, so you can see how it's been welded here. So this was one piece. There's a welded there. So this is another piece, and all 4 pieces were put together. So the horizontals go there, vertical goes back there.
And it's all been fitted onto your
Great.
relative to your timber shell and the
Uh-huh.
fin and the tail planes in place. So that's quite an effort to get all that working in harmony.
upper carb duct, so that goes in front of the cockpit.
Yep.
Okay.
Lots of wing fillet parts here.
Oh my God, that's, yeah,
and
amazing.
you can see you've got not just curvature this way.
Right.
But
Yeah,
it's
that's the
also
hard
sweeping
way.
That way
Yeah, it's easy to do it, you know.
A single curve.
Yeah.
Double curve's a whole new ball game. So you've got to stretch all this material so that's sweeping away from this area.
Yeah, amazing. That's what. That's an art. And this is made out of what?
This is 5052 H34 aluminium. So it's a commercial aluminium. It's
Yep.
actually a little bit stronger in the wartime with 303s and 5005s
Okay.
that was back then. So it's still fairly tough.
But do you heat treat it?
No, it
Work hardens.
Work hardens.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
But you can soften it to then, you know, if
Right,
it starts
you
to get
can
too
anneal
hard,
it.
anneal
Yeah,
it
yeah,
and
yeah.
then keep working it.
Yeah.
And you can weld it too.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
And then
Carburetor
it's just a whole
duct.
series of wing fillet parts.
Yeah,
up
it's a
here.
wing fillet. So this goes in the back of the wing. The fuselage goes here. It goes out to the wing.
Yeah, and
That's
this is
the other one.
That's a weld right across around
Right.
there too. So
Right. What are the ones in the back?
they go behind this one, so they go from the.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay.
there's the wing,
Yeah.
back
Okay.
of the fuselage.
Too cool.
You've got your tail wheel bucket here, so that's upside down. Your tail wheel
Right.
comes through here. This is the little boot that goes on the bottom of the tail wheel.
Right.
In fact,
Right.
this is the original off 174.
Really?
So that used to live on there
Oh my God.
for all those years in the jungle. It actually had a bit of a tear through here, and this was all opened out. And it was
Right.
all graunched.
But you saved it.
yeah,
I'll be darned. Oh, that's pretty cool.
along with its little original doubler piece as well that fits in the front.
Huh.
In there.
Okay, little things and part of the tail wheel back there.
That's right. So this was on your static fuselage.
Right.
And it's actually using a series bucket.
I
So
see.
you
Same
see
same basic piece
yeah,
then.
you
Okay.
can see it's got an original, an extra inspection plate there, which made it
Oh,
non-original
yeah.
for Boomerang and Wirraway.
I'll be
But we're
darned.
using the original.
And they
one
ended
of
up just
those.
riveting it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll be darned. Originally there was anchor nuts there to take it out, and then they
right.
riveted the whole thing together, and I can't get to it.
Yeah. These little fairings on here were to try and give a bit of an air seal gap between this boot and the opening in this. So you know, that used to be inside of the area. So the Boomerang had these flanges, and so we've actually made two new pieces to replicate these as well.
That's easier said than done. And that goes on the top of that right there?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, set it up there just real quick.
Yeah. On the inside of this for that
Okay.
flange.
Huh. Cool. Exhaust shroud. And speaking of exhaust shroud, so the exhaust goes on the inside of that. There's this porcupine exhaust I was talking about.
So if you want to just bring this one out
Yeah.
here.
So what they did that for was to dissipate the flame at night so you couldn't see the damn thing, you know. God, with a T6, man, sometimes when you fly, it's just, you know,
huge.
it scares you actually.
It does.
Yeah,
When there's so much fire out there.
you don't think about it when you're flying in the daytime. Then you see it at night and you go, wow, is that what's really happening?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the original off 174 as well,
Right, really?
and it had a bad crush right in through here. So Grant removed 3 of these flutes,
Right.
and worked the material back up again, and had to shrink it.
Really? So we're going to use this?
Yeah.
I'll be darned. Some of that welding doesn't look all that great.
That's not. This is all original factory welding. I reckon they must have
Really?
got the apprentice to do it.
Really?
So it's
Oh my
rough as,
God.
yeah.
Of course, you
But-
could always run a bead around it and fix it
If you
needed
wanted to, but it's original.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You can either fix it,
Oh my
or
God.
run it as they built it.
Right, so that goes, and part of that is
That's right.
stainless, and then this
Yes.
goes outside of it.
With a sandwich of flame-resistant material between.
Oh, I see, okay.
Yeah, so that, that's it's inside there.
I'll be darned. Unreal. That's pretty unique. You don't see that a lot on
No, they
airplanes.
are quite rare.
Huh. So where are we with propellers?
Okay. The shipment that came over just recently had these 3 blades in.
Okay, and we bought these at a prop shop somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know where you got them from. What I
Yeah.
did find was, there's been a lot of buffing on here, I think, to remove surface corrosion.
Right.
It looks like they were sitting in a box with some sort of supports at those positions.
Right. Okay.
There's still a bit of pitting, down in some of it. So I guess when the prop shop ultimately looks at it, they can
Yeah.
decide on them.
Okay.
But yeah,
So we grabbed some better ones, but these are the original ones?
these are the original ones that came with Ralph Cusack's project.
Right.
And they're actually XDC2 blades, so then they were never
Okay.
fitted to Boomerang.
I
They're the
see.
wrong blade number for Boomerang.
I see, okay.
But they do have all the correct hub and bracketry for the counterweights down
Okay.
here.
Yeah, okay.
All right. And also up inside here, you've got these cones, which are all part of the the setup and for the pitch change as well. So those cones are correct for a counterweight prop.
Okay.
These are fitted with cones for a hydromatic prop.
Okay.
So the cones have to come out anyway for the inspection of the
Okay.
blade during the process. So if those cones go into these blades,
Okay.
that should convert these blades into counterweight blades.
Okay. Great.
And they also, these being DC3 blades, that dash 18, it represents the diameter
Right,
of
okay.
the blade. The Boomerang's got a dash 24, so 6 inches off the diameter, so therefore
Off?
it's 3 inches off each blade.
Oh.
So those tips need to move back 3 inches.
Oh, okay.
And there's a bit of blade reprofiling happens
Okay.
too.
But the prop shop can sort all that out.
That's
Now, is that
right.
something we would do down here?
Yes, there is a prop shop at Archfield that's still approved
Okay, great.
for this model of
Good,
panel
okay.
stamping.
And so what are these little things in here?
Okay, they're the inside panels to those two access doors on the left-hand side of the fuselage. So these skins will be replaced, but that's pretty much the outer skin of the door. So access door on the left-hand side of the fuselage, 3 Zus fasteners, hinges down.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
So
okay.
it's just a pressing
Right.
on the inside.
Right.
For strength.
Yeah, that's great.
So this is an original one. You can see how all the stretch marks from the big press.
Right,
that
right,
form
right.
out.
Huh.
This is a new one that Grant's made. So it's got a few little stretch marks. and
I'll be
things to it.
darned.
And
And did you guys press that out, or?
we do have a mould that.
But
Grant
so you
was able
pounded
to-
it out?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's original?
So it's someone else that has tried to anneal it and
Right.
soften it. So this is how the condition in which we received it. But it
Interesting.
shows how it all went together.
So things around the horizontal, vertical stabilizers.
Put these down over here. Right at the back of the aeroplane, you've got your fin
Right.
and the elevator coming off around here with the
yeah.
horizontal
Oh my
fixed in
God.
front. So this is actually an original Boomerang one that came amongst your parts.
Really?
It was damaged, but Grant's got in. You can see some holes now being welded up.
Right.
But that's an original Boomerang one that's going to be fit for service again.
Awesome.
And as part of the gap sealing around the
Right.
torque tube for the elevator coming through here, the Boomerangs had this panel that rivets up into there.
Oh, wow.
And
Awesome.
because that's a borrowed one.
Right. Couple of new ones.
Yeah, we've got some new ones.
I'll be darned. Amazing. Just an art.
It is. And you also amongst your spares a brand new Wirraway one for the other side. So that's never been fitted in an aeroplane.
Same thing?
Same thing.
Yeah.
All we've got to do is put these
Yep.
that insert in and get the holes all aligned. So that one will be perfect to use.
Awesome. It's pretty nice. Almost looks chromed.
Yeah, it's stainless steel. Originally aluminium, but these mount just over the top of the exhaust collector.
So it's part of the cowling system.
Yeah, you got the accessory bay panel
Right.
and then the engine side panel here. This was just making sure the airflow coming through the engine deflected up and past the cowgills rather than sort of get caught in amongst the exhaust. But they originally made them in aluminium, and any samples we had were always badly corroded because you got that constant heat.
Right, right, right.
So we've elected to go for stainless.
Yeah, good.
So
Again,
there's two ones of those.
my trim physique is made up for the deal.
Wheel well fairings down by the coming off the forward of the centre section. There's a lot of parts to them, and there's 2 of them we've already made up for you. Still waiting for heat treatment. So these are made in air conditioned material, and they were the fiberglass moulds. So either side of the engine with the wheel well fairing coming back around here. So you
I'll be darned.
wheels tucking up in behind.
God,
these.
and you know, when they built all this, they must have started with, you know, the frame and blah, 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 and then they said, well, we'll just figure it out when we get there.
Yeah, well, they
You
put
know?
a Wirraway centre section underneath the new frame,
Right.
which still had the gear coming up in the same place as the Wirraway,
Right.
but they found they had to get the gear to come up a bit more than a Wirraway, so the ram had to have a bit of extra stroke in it, you know,
I'll be darned. Oh my
and
God.
all tuck in and all this, yeah. Plus you got the exhaust, the oil coolers.
Yeah,
all
and
having a
they're
message.
worried about the enemy coming down the islands where they're trying to figure all this fuselage, and you know, the fate of the world is depending on what they're doing.
That's right. So there your wing centre
Yep.
section,
Upper,
uppers and tank bay here, the nose.
little front
and
one.
side. So that's all your attach angles there for your wing centre section. This is a bit hard to see on camera, but it's actually a mould.
Oh yeah, yeah, for the lower part. Yeah, yeah, for the cowling.
Yeah, and you can
Yep.
see that the little cheeks coming back off it
Yeah,
that then feed into the wheel well fairings.
right.
So
Pretty
all
cool.
these pieces have now been
Huh.
made up to match that, and we can't trim them and weld them until we've actually got it
Right.
in the fuselage.
Yeah.
So we've gone as far as we can with
Huh.
that. Here's your Kermie inlet duct. So you've
Oh,
got
yeah, that's pretty cool.
this, both of these get riveted in place
Yeah.
when it's finally there. But you can see it's got three veins,
Yeah, yeah.
another two veins inside. Our Kermie panel up here, this surface
Right.
here gets riveted to part of that surface up in there.
Right, okay.
So the air's coming along from the front cowl down into the
Induction system of the carburetor.
carburetor. Yeah.
Huh.
And yeah, these are all wheel well fairing pieces.
Oh my God, those are freaking nice. Look at that.
So, yeah, one pair there. So that's your top of the right hand wheel well.
Okay, so fuselage is here,
That's
and the
right in the
wheels
middle.
come up.
Yes, here's complete one. That's all the pieces. Well, this is they actually pressed this out of one piece in the factory,
Whoa.
whereas earlier in the factory, they made them out of several
Yeah.
pieces.
I'll be darned.
So we don't have the capacity to
No,
go and
no,
make
no.
the pressing for that again.
No.
So we're electing for the
That's
the
right.
welded piece. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
the equivalent of this one here.
Hmm.
It's pretty much the basis of nesting that in.
Yeah, interesting.
And all the other pieces back here are the rest of the parts of
Right,
this.
interesting. Impressive. Oh, a surprise. It's not actually my birthday. Whoa, I remember, I think, some pictures he sent when he was doing this.
So this was almost completely crushed in the rollover accident.
Hmm.
And Grant's repaired it. back
Looks
to
awesome.
virtually better than new.
So it's all, and all the inside and everything's all the baffles and,
Yes.
Been checked out.
We've actually made all new internal baffle pieces.
Hmm.
So there's some corrosion in it. So it had a really bad crump across here, so all that was depressed in.
hmm.
So it's the original panels have gone back in, having been repaired. They were never a perfect shape in service anyway. There's all these little ripples.
Right. Yeah, and I was looking at the way down here, you know, where the straps hook on, and this seems kind of funky, and
Yep.
but it's
Yep.
got to
It's
be
just
the
the
way
way
it is. I'll be darned. So what are these? Just little rosette welds for the baffles,
Yeah,
or?
that's right. They hold
Okay.
little tags on the inside, but
Right.
the baffles are bolted to the little tags.
Okay.
So that's
Interesting.
top and bottom. You can see some others down here.
Huh.
too.
So okay, so this is where it goes down.
Yes, that's the inlet outlet.
Yeah. Okay.
So a sump fitting goes on there
And then where do you fill it?
from this guy here. I've just got
Oh,
a
I see, right
blanking
there.
plug in,
Okay,
and that's
okay.
your breather.
Ah, great.
Yeah, it's
Cool.
just a little blanking for
And the little
painting.
original data plate will go
Yeah,
put
and
back onto
and we
that.
saw the plate at Kermit's Ford
Yeah.
in that container.
Good.
So go back in there.
Well, too cool. All right. So what else are we looking at?
We've also got your wheel well, your wheel ball vanes here. the Boomerang's got those fairly distinctive little wheel pants.
Right.
So this
Yeah. The wheel goes right here, and then the gear leg goes up here.
That's right. So that's the inner. And that's the outer that will match the inner.
Okay.
And there's channel sections and things that run in between them. But again, once we've got the wheel doors sorted, or the wheel well fairing sorted on the centre section fuselage, as the leg comes up, we can sort the final trimming of these to make sure it all fits in nicely.
Oh my God! So these actually hook together?
Yes, with a spacer, so a little U-shaped channel that's riveted from both sides.
Oh my gosh!
Actually, it's made from angles on both sides, and then you get the common riveted through the middle, and there's a channel piece up inside here too. So you can see the fiberglass there. There's the
Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. That is something. Oh my God. So that gets riveted there. And where does this get riveted here, or is this part of the?
This angle gets riveted that side, and there's also another angle comes off here that's riveted.
Okay.
And laps underneath that one, and then it's riveted down through the two flanges.
Oh, I see. Okay, so you can buck the rivets.
Yeah, from
Right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So original airplanes. There's two flying here.
Yes.
Mine could get flying.
Yes.
And Judy's could get flying, and maybe one day we could get like a squadron
That would be awesome.
of boomerangs going. That would be pretty cool. Okay.
We've had the two flying ones in Australia together a
Right.
couple of times,
Yeah.
and so you got two 1830s happening there.
Yeah.
Get a few more with all that the different.
Good.
different
All right.
RPMs.
Well, super, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So pretty cool.
Yep. So we'll keep moving forward with trying to locate more parts for you that you need,
Okay.
and try and do things like that exchange where you're still getting
Right.
some new castings
Yeah.
made, and just
Great.
keep it bubbling away till you're ready to get going.
All right. Well, maybe Judy and I at some point ought to think about finishing up the Australian squadron before at least mine goes back to the States.
Yes,
So
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
All right. Well, you're doing a great freaking job, man. I appreciate it.
Thanks
Good
very
deal.
much,
Super.
Kermit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good.
Good deal. Good day, mate.
G'day, mate.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.